Hello everybody and welcome to a new Mango stream or Mango video if you're watching me from YouTube. I am playing today Death and Taxes. This is a deck that yesterday a viewer of mine asked if I could bring it on the stream, and I was like, I don't know, maybe. I don't even know if it exists. And then I saw this list in the 5.0 Magic Online. The deck lists that get published every once in a while. And I was like, well, this is basically Death and Taxes. It plays Aether Vial and Flickerwisp. It's a little bit more than that. It's playing Yorion, so it's 80 cards, but a lot of things to love here. So it's gonna be a fun little league. Alright, let's begin by its lands. It's playing 32 lands, which are very many. For example, the 4-color Yorion Blank plays 30, just saying, so 32 is a lot. And it's not playing any fetch land. That's weird, that's wild. It's playing with Sunbaked Canyon, Sacred Foundry, Needleverge Pathway, and Inspiring Vantage. And it's playing a million planes. They're all snow covered because with Ragavan, you're supposed to play with snow covered lands. So sometimes it doesn't matter. Sometimes it doesn't matter, of course. I mean, most of the times it doesn't matter. But if you steal a nice Finquatl, you really would love to give it Death Touch. And usually, it's pretty impossible to have 3 basics for the Izzet Murktide decks or the Rix's Shadow. But in a deck with a million basics, it might as well just be snow covered, since there's basically no tax in that. And they'll play 1 Eiganjo Castle, or 2 damage to the Ragavan. Maybe this matters. So yeah, this is the deck. 4 Esper Sentinel, 4 Ragavan, very strong. The Urza Saga is a little bit shallow. There's only Aether Vial and Shadow Spear, and then Lantern and Needle. Maybe this deck could afford play Mishra's Bubble. Although with Thalia, Mishra's Bubble is not particularly strong. We have Stoneforge Mystic, of course, with the Sword, the Battle Skull, and the Kaldra. And we have Charming Pepega Prince. So Charming Prince is not a very good magic card. Sometimes you cast it on turn 2, you scry 2, and you feel like you've cast the worst card in Magic. But in Modern, there's an additional reason why you play Charming Pepega Prince, and that is Solitude. So the way it works is that if you have a Aether Vial on 2, and you have a Charming Prince in hand, you evoke Solitude at any point because it has flash, and then you vial in the Charming Prince and you blink the Solitude. So the Solitude exile a thing, and then it comes back end of turn and exiles again. So that's kind of the combo that you can do with Charming Prince and Vial. Of course, in a deck with 80 cards, you can't really rely too much about having Vial, but yeah. We have Flickerwisp, which combos with basically the same thing with Vial on 3. And then we have Skyclave Apparition, super solid removal. And we have 4 Imperial Recruiter. This is one of the new Modern Horizons 2 addition to this deck. Of course, Charming Prince and Flickerwisp are good with it. And because of Imperial Recruiter, you have a plethora of one-offs to go get. Sanctifier en-Vec, Magus of the Moon, Spyro, Pia and Kiran Nalaar. And in the Cyber you have even more. You have Burrenton Forge-Tender, Leonin Relic-Warder, Drannith Magistrate, Mirran Crusader, Sanctum Prelate. So those are the little Imperial Recruiter package. And well, that's basically it. The deck is finished. I play 4 Sanctifier, of course, 4 Portable Hole. This is only my only change to the list is that I added 2 more Portable Hole and just got 2 cards because I felt the need to have a removal spell on turn 1. Well, that's it. And that's it. That's the deck list. It looks fine. It looks fine, honestly. I saw this list. I'm like, yeah, this list can win games of Magic. How dangerous is to bring Urza Saga to Magic Arena? Well, Urza Saga nearly broke Modern. For the first month, people wanted to ban this card desperately. Now in Modern, you have the tools. You have Alpine Moon, you have Spreading Seas, you have, Wear Tear, so on and so forth. I don't know if on Arena you have those tools. Buongiorno, everybody. Allora, Modern League. Yeah, later I'll be playing Blue-Black Control. I promise. Ooh. Thank you, Luke. Buongiorno, 6 months. That upgrades your badge to a Tortellino badge. The upgrades. Alright, we found an opponent. Let's go! I didn't zoom my camera. Usually I zoom my camera a bit more. Let's zoom the camera. Because this morning, I took like, I don't know, 15 minutes crafting a tweet about the legacy ban list. Because usually I put the alarm so I go live at 9 a.m. I go live at 9 a.m. And I put the alarm, you know, not that much before, and so, you know, if I spend too much time doing something else that isn't preparing, I run low on time. But I managed. Ooh, Misha's bubble. Okay, I think we have everything ready. Did I reveal my companion? Hopefully so. Am I excited for pauper bans? Wait, what? No, more pauper calling? What's going on now? Maybe, yeah. What? Why? Did anyone say anything about bans? New day, new deck. Always ops. New day, new deck. I even purchased the Needleverge Pathway promo because they were less expensive than the regular one. Buongiorno, Sebastian. Let's show us the UB control. Sly Wild Child. You can go to exclamation mark deck and you can see on the Carbo Live command, it's like the second. The Pauper Council is acting quickly. Nice. The Pauper Council. Please, Pauper Council, come save my format. Actually, I have a deck built in Pauper here. Now Pauper is like the only format I play in paper. Because there's like a league, they organize tournaments here in Pauper. So I'm gonna go play Pauper on Thursday. They were doing a ban list tomorrow. Wow! Let me tell it. Cazzo, come tomorrow? I built my deck. My bad, it's a bad deck, so it's probably not gonna get banned. I built a deck for Thursday to make a ban list. Did he tweet something about it? Gavin Verhey. Let me see. Okay. Alright, yeah, okay, good. They play Belcher. You know, Belcher has never been the friend of Thalia, Garden of Thraben. If that's to wonder, what's the one and only enemy that Belcher had in his life? It's probably Thalia. Since he got printed in Dark Ascension. And Belcher players started, Pepe! Yeah, no, right? I built a pauper deck. Although, to be fair, it doesn't have ATOG, so it's just I built a Jeskai Ephemerate in pauper, which isn't like a good deck. So I'm assuming it's not gonna get banned. But you'll never know if I ban Counterspell. No, they won't. And the good thing of pauper, honestly, is that even if they ban your deck, it was like €30, €40. It's not, you know, it's not like they ban Ragavan, and it's like stuff like that. Or it's not a ban Mox Opal when it's €80 a piece. That would be huge. I think the ban of Mox Opal must have been like the monetary damage bigger. Actually, the past winter, like last winter, they banned 5 cards in Modern. They banned like Uro, Field of the Dead, Sanctuary, Seaman Spirit Guide, and Tibalt Streaker. I mean, the last one was whatever, but no, Gush is banned in Pauper. Gush Days and whoa, you go Fury just for Thalia? No, why? Just wait for the turn to go off. Oh, that Public Castle, the Pact of the Titan. Okay. I need to draw Flickerwisp. Flickerwisp is broken with these lands. Flickerwisp is broken with the flip lands because they die. Bri Black, thank you for the 27th month. How's it going? Alright, I am doing the worst play of Magic. You'll be like, what's the worst play of Magic? It's just trying to with Charming Pepega Prince. Thank you so much, Bri Black. I really appreciate it. Ooh, there it is. That's Flickerwisp. Hello, this one goes bottom. This one goes top. Well, card in Pauper seems too strong. Affinity is too powerful. Probably Deadly Dispute or Atog, but I don't know. Actually, I mean, it's just read. I played against Affinity a couple of times, and yeah, I mean, it's a good deck. It's a good deck for sure. But I was always playing like bad decks. So that's the thing, right? When I approach to like new formats. Okay, here by the way, let's attack with Charming Pepega Prince. And then I play Flickerwisp. As I told you, there's like this powerful combination in which it just blows up a land. It's really strong. It's really, really strong. It doesn't seem intuitive, but like it exiles a permanent and it comes back. But when the Valakut Stoneforge comes back, it's a Valakut Awakening, so it goes in the graveyard right away. I mean, it doesn't come back. I mean, it comes back to the graveyard. So that's a powerful play. Valakut Awakening will not be put onto the battlefield because it's not a permanent card. Huh? How beautiful is that? Magic Online. Wait, it's exiled. It doesn't even come back. It doesn't even go to the graveyard. Cool. It is exiled. Glue, glue. Okay, they just play another tap land and pass the turn. Please, Mengu, draw something else that taxes my opponent, not a plains! We'll go sword. I'll put it on Charming Prince because if I flicker this guy, not this guy. And this is 6 plus 3, 9. It's actually have a 2-turn clock here. Pretty powerful. The reason why Shadow Spear you play is because of Urza's Saga. I mean, I could have done that with Yorin, but I prefer to just kill them next turn. So if they go land Belcher now, they're dead on board. Nice! 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 Charming Pepega Prince wins the game! Maybe it was Flickerwisp. Maybe it was my opponent played Fury way too early. Alright, now I'll bring in Relic... no, sorry, I'm casting out. The only Relic-Warden. I bring in Pithing Needle. Bring in Soga Lantern. Sanctum Prelate. Sanctum Prelate pretty powerful. Burrenton Forge-Tender. Why not? That Fury. This is enough. Taking out... Sure, I have infinite bad cards to take out. Alright, let's start. Magus of the Moon. Batter School. I hate Batter School. I think it's... Good morning, Mr. Rabbit. Sanctifier en-Vec doesn't seem great in this matchup. Shadow Spear fa abbastanza cagare. Pia and Kiran Nalaar, I don't think I'm ever going to fetch for it. La Solitudine, it's probably bad. That's too many bad cards. Can I just sideboard down to 60? You can't, by the way, if you're wondering. Remember, you can't. There is a rule, which is funny. You can have up to 15 cards in the sideboard. So if you register 63 plus 12, or even 67 plus 12, you can downrate your deck size post-sideboard. But the most important thing is that post-sideboard, you have 15 cards, up to 15 cards in the sideboard. You can't have more. So, in case you didn't know this rule, now you know it. If you already know this rule, that's perfect. Allora. Solitude is just too bad. I'll take out. Magus of the Moon is terrible. I'll take out. Maybe I'm just... Sanctifier en-Vec is not the worst. It stops the little combo with... the The little combo with the yeah, maybe. Maybe I just do this. You can play 45? No, you can always stay on 60. You must stay on 60. Thank you, Nimschwitz. Appreciate it. Buongiorno, my boy. Junua. Did you never turn to clock with Shadow Sphere on board anyway? Did you never turn to clock with Shadow Sphere on board anyway? Well, I had turn to clock at 9 with 2 damage from nice. And remember, Flickerwisp is a Stone Rain. Sword of Fire and Ice deals 2 damage when deals the player Junua. I mean, that's why they conceded. It's funny to see Death and Taxes with Ragavan. Well, decks play new cards. New cards are strong. Okay, Valakut Awakening. Esper Sentinel, so powerful this card. So powerful this card. Why Magus of the Moon? No, Magus of the Moon is bad because it turns all their lands into mountains, but they don't care. They play already all mountains. I mean, they play Blood Moon. What does it do in this match? What? The Sentinel? I'm assuming my opponent plays Rituals, so Alista's gonna draw a card in the key spell. But also just a clock. I mean, it's just a powerful card. If they want to go turn to, I don't know, Manamorphose, Ritual Manamorphose, what's it called? Recross the Path, I'll draw a card. But in general, this card is powerful. I mean, maybe not in this matchup. If they want to go Spikefield Hazard, Strike It Rich, I mean, what does it do? It's Esper Sentinel. Maybe you've never played against this card, so you don't know the power, but this card is so good. Alright, now, I have an option to go Leonin Relic-Warder, but I think I don't want to, actually, though. I think I'll just go ahead and kill a treasure token. Yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and kill a treasure token here. This is not card draw. This is a 1/1 threat artifact that kills a card. That draws a card, usually. Maybe more. Yeah, because this one could be for the... actually, I probably have to keep the Leonin Relic-Warder for the... No, I'm very afraid that my opponent goes Land Belcher. Sorry, Land Ironcrag Feet Belcher, you're dead. So I think I'm going to Leonin Relic-Warder. And next turn, I start Stone Raining them. And even if they go Fury and they kill these two, that doesn't matter. Because this one won't come back. The treasure won't come back. It's a token. So, yeah. The one of Leonin Relic-Warder. And then I'm just... I mean, let's see. I mean, again, if I go Flickerwisp and they go Fury, it seems bad. I mean, it is bad. But I am Stone Raining them here, drawing a card here. Like, all my cards did value on ATB, basically. Just how I like my cards to do. And then playing Spikefield Cave as a land when I have, like, Esper Sentinel feels to me like they don't have lands. Good morning, chicken pet. Okay, they play a green land. Wow, they take 3. Hoo-hoo, what's this? Ritual Belcher? If it's Ritual Belcher, I'm dead. I'm dead to a land. Maybe I was supposed to keep... Oh, wow, it's across the path. Sweet. And now my opponent's gonna take an hour. Let's check. I don't know. In the meanwhile, I like to check some of the vintage. Sorry, some of the modern results on stream. I think we've checked this already. Yeah, let's check the modern super qualifier. This event had 1 million player competing. I think top first and second were Grixis Shadow. Yeah. Zack Attack. And then you had the Rotting Rats in top 4. Yeah. This one uses Glimpse the Unthinkable to target themselves. How crazy is that? And then you have the blue-black control that I wanted to play later. Tron. Rhinos. For color Omnath. Wow, this deck is crazy. This Omnath. One Cole, one Adamri. Sure. It's beautiful how you just literally can build this. You can build the Omnath pile as much as you like. You like a card, you just put it in there. It's gonna be fine. What are we playing today? You don't hope Tron? Why? Why not Tron? We're playing against Recross the Path, so we're basically not playing. Okay, more Shadow. Okay, they've resolved the thing. And what's your card on top? Fury. So they have a Fury on top, chat. They have a Fury on top. Let's draw. The Esper Sentinel made me draw 2 cards and I got to the Needle. I'm definitely gonna cast Needle and I'm gonna cast also Burrenton. Can I know if my opponent left the card on top or bottom? Because they revealed Fury. Did they left the card on top or bottom? I can't know. Oh, they left the card on top. Alright, for sure I'm gonna go Burrenton. I'm gonna go Needle. I can flicker their lands, but then they go Fury, kill my land. Also, allora, fammi fare intanto qua Goblin Char Belcher. Yeah, earlier we flickered the land, but I think I wanted to go Burrenton to protect me from Fury. Yeah, no Stone Rain. If I go Stone Rain, I lose all my permanents. And they can easily have I don't know, more lands. Oh wow, they go Force of Vigor. Porca puttana, va bene. I lost Pithing Needle and I lost Esper Sentinel. Wow, they have so much hate. Okay. Yeah, if you flicker a dual land, a flipped land, it's gone forever. They have so much Fury and Force of Vigor. That's just so much sideboard that they drew. I guess Fury, they had to recross the path for it. Let's see how this Pia and Kiran is. Well, right now it's in the sideboard. It's also 1 in the 80. I don't think it's likely that I'm ever going to cast Pia and Kiran Nalaar, but it's fun that it's there. I like that card in cube a lot. They stuck their deck, lol. I know, but this Force of Vigor was in end. But I have a Burrenton Forge-Tender, Protect me from fury. They strike it rich. Hey. Hello, Kelvin. They have 4 cards, one of which is a fury. The rest, it's unknown. I love how they play Kahira just for fun in their sideboard, just to tell the opponent, hey, look, I have a companion. Oh, wow, the pitch Ironcrag feat. Yeah, I'm glad I went for this then. You would deal 4 damage to this. Interesting. They deal 4 damage to that. Do I want to protect the 4 damage? No. Whatever, right? Maybe I want to keep this around in case they can't. Yeah. Do I just... How does this work now? Do I just target this? Do I just... Never sacrifice the Burrenton Magic Online, I think. Yeah, I probably sacrifice and target the ability. Any MTGO Burrenton Forge-Tender user I've ever done this before? Prevent damage because I don't want to sacrifice both of my permanents. If I click on the Burrenton, I can click on the ability, right? Okay. Let's see how does that work. Is the source a permanent? An ability on the stock is a source? Okay, good. Because I wanted to keep this around because if they resolve a Belcher next turn, I want to be able to top deck a Flickerwisp and I mean top deck Flickerwisp, I mean and Flickerwisp and kill Belcher. Ooh, Ragavan. Huh. Ragavan is excellent because it messes up with my opponent top. That's funny actually. I think my opponent has a Belcher on top, and I'm gonna steal it. Zakete! It's Zakete! Alright, what do you give me? Ironcrag feat, the feat. The feat. Don't have any feat, opponent. No feats for you. And then I go Flickerwisps. And I steal a mountain. Yeah. You can also flicker Ragavan and it comes back. Ah, beautiful, beautiful monkey! And now you read their Spectral Hazard will not be put into the battlefield because it's not a permanent card. They have 2 cards. It's beautiful because they stuck their deck with Recross the Path, and now and now their stock is a little bit off because I took a card from their pile. I'm hoping they just go Belcher so I can go Flickerwisp on Leonin Relic-Warder and eat the Belcher. Nantro. Va bene. They cast this again. Alright, let's continue reading the decks that did well in the Super Qualifier. Ooh, this is Boomerjund, Va el Tercero, with 4 Liliana of the Veil. Ma come cazzo fanno sti mazzi a vincere? Oh, 22 and so little. At least he's not playing Robert Elf. Mario Gomez? Oh yeah, Mario Gomez is the red hater with 3 Burrenton. Wow, there's no Sanctifier en-Vec. Oh yeah, 3 just in the side. Melee Mage. Mana Leak. Love it. Ooh, Search for Atzcanta. You don't see this card every day. Batutinha playing Omnat. Alright, let's erect to top 16. So many Death Shadows. And Jan Sagavan. Who's the name? Rastaf. Yeah, I know this person. I know this person, I know his nickname. He plays a lot of Jan Sagavan. Is Search for It's kind of too slow for Modern? Yes. It's too slow for Magic. It was good in 2017, 2018. Magic. Opponent stacking their deck on turn 3. If you don't, if you just top 2 mana for Search for It's Kanta. Can they put Cantrip on top? Yeah, but now what if I don't attack with Ragavan? What if I don't? After I win this game, I have a refound out the time that I lost waiting for my opponent to play across the path. Like, look at the timer. 9 minutes against 18. This is terrible. And then, just today, I had a comment saying, oh yeah, the rope sucks, arena clock is better. No, it's not. It's not better. It's not better. Our Magic Online clock is not good. Sure, it's fine, but the fact that you can take like any amount of time on your turn, it's not good for the game. It's very boring to just sit here and wait. Need a chess clock? Yeah, that's what it is. 8 minutes 46, 18 minutes 51. I don't think it's a good choice for Magic chess clock. Maybe I don't know exactly what's a chess clock. What's a chess clock? Is it like this, when it goes to 0 you lose? But going to 0 is almost impossible. 25 minutes per timer, it's, I don't know, I can't remember last time it happened. It's like never relevant. So you never really reach there, but yeah. So like basically I spend, you know, Pizzica up every day. Mamma mia, che coglioni sta carta. I hate playing against Belcher. Not because it's a good deck. Sure, it's a deck. But just playing against this card is terrible. Alright, finally, they resolved it. Okay. Die. Alright. And the bad thing is that it's back in hand, so I might cast it again. Because they win the clash. Alright. Can I go? Yeah. And this is game 2 and they're in 7 minutes. So if I go Ragavan. If I go Ragavan, I definitely do not want to go Ragavan. Like, it's obvious that they expect it. Or maybe not. Or maybe it's not obvious that they expect it. Actually, I'm gonna go Ragavan. I'll tell you why. If I go Ragavan, I put him to 2 life, so that they can't play this land anymore. Let's go. Putting them 2 life means like I'm stone raining them. If I attack for 5, they go to 4, I'm not stone raining them. Okay, chat? This is why we Ragavan here. Thy opponent pass priority, basta. You don't have anything in hand. Okay. Okay. I exile, reforge the soul. Nice. And then I go land Flickerwisp on the mountain. So. Oh, thank God. Alright, we won! Yes! It's over! I'm gonna say that today we're the one that's stone raining. We're free! We're free! Imagine taking like I don't know. Yeah, that actually exiles a land. It's really good. Okay, Bleak and Bear. Let's go, Bleak and Bear. No, that doesn't mean much. Triple queuing. Like, that just means that you have queues open. Like, for example, I also have a Legacy queue open. But this doesn't mean that I'm triple queuing. Or I hope so. Alright, let's reveal the companion. Do you have any companion? You do, it's Luridus. Okay. My hand has Aether Vial. I've been taught that land Aether Vial is good enough. Actually, this end maybe was not good enough. I don't know. I think it's a good end. I played 32 lands in this deck. So many. Ooh, Plains. This is a bad sign. It might mean they play Prismatic Ending. Oh, Magus of the Moon. Haha. It's not bad. Dark Faden? I don't know. It's the first time that I played this deck. Seems fun. Playing Companion is always fun. Ornithopter. Stoneforge Mystic. Any modern deck that surprised me? Yeah, I mean, I always play new decks, so whenever I do well with them, they always surprise me. We're getting bonked. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, to play against a tier 1 on the draw, you don't win. Like, in Mario, you don't sit down and win on the draw against tier 1s. You might. That's when it's surprising. Ah, qua pesco Butterschool. Va bene, dai. Like, like, you see what's going on the other side? Just to make you understand that the bear, the level bear is pretty high. All right, let's see. Now I sideboard the portable Holiz, a Leonin Relic-Warder, and the Drannith Magistrate doesn't matter. So this is 5. As every matchup ever, I take out Butterschool. Man, this card is this card how do you say, invecchiata, aged very badly. I think people just put this card in the deck just because they remember being good with Stoneforge Mystic. I think it's like, I don't know. I see it in every Stoneforge Mystic, most Stoneforge Mystic deck. I guess, you know what? I see it in most non-tuned Stoneforge Mystic deck. That's why. Because my opponent is playing a very tuned Stoneforge Mystic deck. I mean, of course, they play lures. But even in the Hammer that don't play lures, they play Kaldra Compleat. They don't play Butterschool anymore. Yeah, I think this card is pretty obsolete now for the modern format. You shouldn't be playing it anymore. Hello, Sanctifier El Vecchio goes. What about Thalia? No, I think Thalia is good. They plan on casting a lot of 1-mana cards. How about Esper Sentinel Ragavan? Yeah, maybe Ragavan is bad. It's not bad in Murktide because you have removal spells. I guess in this deck you do have 2, but not that many. Sanctum Prelate looks good, right? Yeah, Sanctum Prelate looks very good. Yeah, I think this is a good sideboarding. Pithing Needle, I don't think I want it, no. Controlling grindy decks. Yeah, is it though? I don't know. Sure. Isn't the Sword of Fahrenheit better? Oh, but I mean, I can't mulligan hands with lands and spells. That's in the rulebook. That's in the rulebook. I have to keep lands and spells. No, I mean, Butterschool was good last year. If you had to play Stoneforge Mystic, you had to play Butterschool. But now you have Kaldra, so in this lot of equipments that I am not planning on putting into play, like, you usually get Sword, but there's games where Kaldra is much faster if you're playing in a non-removal spell matchup. Okay, there go Esper Sentinel. Strong. I think I'm not going Urza Saga here. Unless I plan on getting Aether Vial in the end, but that's pretty bad. Do I go Stoneforge or do I go Thalia? Because Thalia is also very strong in this matchup. You know what? I'm gonna go Thalia here. My opponent, plans on casting Springleaf Drum, Sigarda's Aid, and so on and so forth. Of course, if they go Stoneforge Mystic, sure. I mean, we move on. And obviously, Batterskull is weak to Prismatic Ending in the same way that Kaldra is weak to it. Be like, oh, you can move it for cheaper. Yeah, but still 5 mana. In general, also, like in decks without Brainstorm or Jastaman Sculpture, having the cost of a card that... Ooh, they go Sigarda's Aid here. Powerful. Solitude is so good! You can Flickerwisp Solitude, it doesn't have Flash Flickerwisp. Let's play Thalia then. Sorry, I meant Stoneforge Mystic. Yes, I think I'm getting the sword or the Kaldra. Yeah, you know you can return Batterskull. I know. I've played Batterskull a lot in my life. I know exactly what it does. But still, like the time that you lose in doing this exchange of returning it to hand and etc. I think Modern has evolved past the like before you had the time to do all these things. Next turn I can go Sword of Fire and Ice Equip thanks to the Stoneforge Mystic. I don't think it's that bad. I can also go Kaldra because Kaldra is just a strong card that clocks them very fast. And my opponent isn't playing removal spells. I wouldn't have fault for taking the sword here. I wouldn't have fault you for taking the sword here, but I just want to go Kaldra. Mariki Guzari. Yeah, Mariki Guzari would have been alright, although, yeah, I guess it would have been alright. Wow, they got Thoughtseize? Sure. Okay, then. Look how powerful is Thalia. It doesn't seem powerful, obviously, in the Wywini matchup, but they aren't Wywini. They're a combo deck. Yeah. Yeah, you go. And Stoneforge Mystic now blocking. Ooh, Leonin Relic-Warder, excellent. I even have the choice. I wonder where do I go here? Do I go on the Sigarda's Aid or do I go on the Urza Saga? I think I'm going on this Urza Saga. Yeah. Maybe we should play one Springleaf Drum in this deck. But I think I want to destroy a land here. Because I have Solitude, so I don't mind that much about them equipping a bonk. So I just want to Stone Rain you. This deck has so many Stone Rains. Or it's like a pretty bad. Like, I don't care about this. Like, I don't care about the Aether Vial at this point. Yeah, maybe there should be one Springleaf Drum. Because otherwise, Urza Saga is not particularly strong. Also, like, opens you up to the 2-for-1 with Wear Tear. I'm not sure if... I'm taking it here. I don't need to block and make them play a bonk. If they want to play a bonk, they'll play bonk. If they don't play bonk, I'll take one, whatever. What do our cards? Yes, but Black. You can always check the screen. strategies. Thank you for the big raid. Welcome everyone. We're playing Modern Death and Taxes. Thank you so much. How's it going? How did you go? Playing against the Sigardas the Council. Put him in a very weird play. They knew about my Solitude. I wonder why they made this play. Hello. There's a Saga. Okay. Now, what am I planning on doing here? I don't think I care about a construct in this game. You just playing Storm in Supreme Cube. Ooh. Nice. I'd love to see Tax deck against Storm. Okay, now I'm thinking about where to go with this Flickerwisp here. Because unfortunately, my deck, I don't have any powerful 1-mana artifact to get. I might just go Flickerwisp on a land to make a construct. That's such a bad play, though. Or I can just get a Shadow Spear. That's probably good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get Shadow Spear. Yeah, I don't want to get Aether Vial. And then I go equip on... Thank you again for the raid. Welcome to all of you. I'm gonna keep on this guy so that they can't double block it. Do I want to leave this back? No, I'm probably going to flicker it, so it's okay. I can send in. I guess I'm not gonna flicker it. Sure. Okay. And I'm 23, and I'm gonna play Flickerwisp so that I don't die to the Inkmoth Nexus Flyer. I also don't die to... Yeah, I think I'm just flickering, I don't know, like Thalia, just to have an additional ground blocker. I could have let my opponent, like, equip the thing last turn. And then I could have just disequipped it with the Flickerwisp. That would have also been fine, I think. Flicker my Saga. Yeah, they have one card in hand. I don't think there's one card. What do you have? A Pierced Paladin? Okay. Alright. Think we got this. Maybe we don't got this yet. Oh yeah, we do. The Flickerwisp is a flyer. Oh, I guess they have... Yeah, I moved the Shadow Spear and the Flickerwisp. It's not lethal yet. Oh, they needed a... Okay. Good game. Let's go game 3. I'm on the draw. I'm on the draw against Hammer Time. I'm on the draw against Hammer Time. I think I'm removing Kaldra as well. I think I might need Pithing Needle on the draw. I just don't want to draw these cards in this matchup. They seem awful. Well, if I didn't have the Flickerwisp, I don't think I would have attacked with Stoneforge Mystic there. Drannith Magistrate stops original companions. It does. It does. It was created to stop companions. Drannith Magistrate was the chosen one to stop companions. He unfortunately failed in his mission. Alright, Solitude is always a nice sight to see, because that means that we can get bonked out of the game in the early game. But obviously, comes with a cost. Wow, Saga turn 1. Love it. That means they probably have Drum and 0 card. Yeah, and 0 drop. Madonna mia, that deck is so good. No, Blue Thoughtseize. Oh. Alright. It's not the 4 cards, it's the Urza Saga. If they didn't have Urza Saga, maybe. But now, like, they have so many ways to... They made so many angles to attack me now. The construct is, like, already a 7/7. Draw. I have a Leonin Relic-Warder to deal with a token. 019, thank you for the raid. Thank you so much. Both strategies at 019 for the raid. We are up a match, but now we're probably used to it. Turn 2 construct, man. Springless Drum. Springless Drum is basically Mox Opal. I don't want to have Sentinel. Yeah, I'll play Sentinel off a Vial. I'll wait them to tap the mana first. Hopefully, don't have Pithing Needle. Just go for a Shadow Spear. Ah, fanculo. Best of 3, Mono Black Historic. Nice. Oh, it's not trading. This shrinks the construct. Basta. Oh, closes armor. Okay, they have 1 card in end. This has non-token, unfortunately. Oh, I'm dead on board to these guys. Although next turn, maybe I can set up something nice. Because I can go. Obviously, next turn I can also be dead. To the bonk, but I can go Imperial Recruiter. Fetch up for what? A Flickerwisp. And then I can go next turn. Skyclave, exile the Needle, Violent Flickerwisp. No, actually, I'm chum blocking this turn with the Recruiter. Well, I mean, still have to do this play, and still have probably going to take the Flickerwisp, because that's the best way to handle the token. I don't think I can handle multiple tokens at the same time with my deck. Oh, I can't get Flickerwisp with this Recruiter. It's not the... I was like, it's not the Recruiter of the Guard. Because I'm very used to play Death and Taxes in Legacy, where you have Recruiter of the Guard. Unfortunately, you can't do that in this format. Okay, I can take the Leonin Relic-Warder and I hope to top deck a Charming Pepega Prince. That's a line. Yeah, if I didn't needle my Vial, I would have put this into play this turn. Another Saga. Yeah, one of the thousands angle of attack of my opponent's deck. They just didn't do much, but it just made constructs. Charming Prince deals with the token. Yep, that's true. I can't use Vial because it's needled. The sad reality is that I'm on the draw. And I know it sucks to say, but you just lose and you accept it. I think if I was in the play, I could have had, you know, the tools to fight, but that's not how it works. That's okay. That's fine. You don't really play Magic and complain about being on the draw. That's just a big part of the game. It's like playing Risk and complaining that you didn't roll a 6. Okay, GG. Ooh, this is an 80 card mirror match. What is Hammer's worst match? Well, Hammer is among the best decks in the format. I think that just like Grixis Shadow, it doesn't necessarily have bad matchups. Can't like it has so many angles of attack. Oh yeah, you can complain about Magic for sure. I mean, I was just analyzing from like what happened in this game. First thing it happened that my opponent just played a tier 1 deck and I don't. But also that, you know, the die roll is huge. Have you ever bored of the board game Stratego? Never. I don't really play literally anything other than Magic the Gathering. Hello. So I don't play board games or I don't know. Okay. Well, I have lands and spells I'm gonna keep. I mentioned Risk. Yeah, but that's see, this is why whatever. Like playing cards like Bottisco and Kaldra Compleat means that you just have randomly 2 like Russian roulette bullet that you just draw and you miss a draw step. And whenever your deck, like the reason why Grixis Shadow and Hammer are good is that they don't have this like Russian roulette bullet that you draw and you miss a draw step. All these little things accumulate in the long hop up back on Ran in 6. Tu Alex la solitudine? Maybe. Yeah. Go, Charming Prince, go! You're all I have. You're all I have, Charming Prince. I can't cast any other card. You haven't seen this card in a long time, wrathfully so. I mean, with an Aether Vial in play, it's cool. It's also 2-2, which surprisingly important in a format with Vren und 7. Alright, the fetch up for Bobnut, which was the reason why I kept Solitude around. Yeah, people kept playing this card in Standard, it was never good. It's cool with Yorion though, because you can like blink forever. Doody doo 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 doo. Doody doo doody doo. Alright. Yes. Oh lord. I think I'm gonna go for sure Solitude on the Omnath. And I guess I don't want to really cast any card from this hand. And pass, because I want to cast Flickerwisp next turn. I mean, I would concede, but the fact that the Eladammer is called for Omnat makes me think they don't have anything going on but just lands. Which is definitely possible in a Brandon 6 deck. I'm gonna cast Batterskull here. Hoping they don't have Force of Negation. They just don't do anything. They're not doing anything. No, they fetched for a basic. Either they drew like, no, what did you doing? Oh, Solitude. Okay, sure. Oh, we have Teferi Bounce? Okay. I can go Esper Sentinel and keep the Batterskull if I draw land. What's the point of playing it? Yeah, that's the Omnat Blink. Mm-hmm. Alright, I go to 16. I can also go Yori and Blink Batterskull, which isn't bad. But I think I plan on going Sentinel keep Batterskull. I think it's best. It's better if they have like a Lightning Bolt. Yeah, maybe if it's bad against Lightning Bolt. Alright, I'll go Yorion then. They're also very close to go Yorion Blink Solitude. They miss 1 mana. Hello, Austin. Yeah, all good, all good. Emerald the Solitude, okay. They can return Yorion now. I'm not gonna give up because maybe like my two equipments can grind them. I don't know. Okay. Ooh. It's so funny the amount of value that they made this game. They still have 8 cards in hand. They've gone to discard like every turn of this game. Okay. I think now they have Yorion. I think now I can lose. Okay. What do we want now? I don't think the Cyber offers much. Maybe it's just Sanctifier from Mirran Crusader. Something like this. Alright, I'll take a bathroom break. Be back in a minute. Okay. Maybe Portable Hole is not bad as it deals with Urza Ren and 6. But honestly, the whole deck is like reasonable. Maybe it's Mirran Crusader. No, it's fine. Mirran Crusader. I don't know. It's somehow big. And if you can manage to keep a sword on it, it's just like not unreasonable. The deck with Stoneforge. Alright. I'm on the play. That deck doesn't have that many ways to deal with Ragavan. Of course, I have the classic Mulligan Kaldra Compleat, but we can go turn to Magus of the Moon and shut off all our cards. Or we can also not do that. We'll see. I mean, you also have Skyclave Apparition to do with Brandon 6. Okay. I'm just hoping either they don't have an answer to Ragavan or they have to use like a Solitude on it. Okay, good draw. I'll go Thalia. First, I can still go Brandon 6 on turn 3. I think I'm gonna go Skyclave Apparition here. Wait, Magus of the Moon, actually. No, I'm gonna go Skyclave Apparition here. And then I can flicker it if they play like a Brandon 6 or whatever. And if they don't, I can go Magus of the Moon and I cast my double white cards because I don't have double white at the moment. I would have gone Magus, but they already have Forest and this, so. Magus doesn't do anything if they had this. Without this, of course it does. Also, they might like not play around it. They fetch a duel and then they only have rare green mana. I mean, they had natural forest. And sure, now they can fetch planes if they want, but then they won't have access to blue this turn. Yeah. Alright. That's good. Good for them, obviously, not for me. I think I'm gonna go Magus here. It means that they can't get blue mana anymore. Yeah, I could have fought Fury, Solitude. I lose. I mean, it's such a bad matchup. Opponent has Brandon 6, powerful answer. I play with 2/2s for 2. Like, obviously, it's a bad matchup. This deck is supposed to be a little bit more like convoluted deck, like Belcher or I don't know. 4-color good stuff, obviously, will always be on top. Especially if you play Kaldra Compleat. But maybe this game we can like make them unable to play their blue card and that's okay. Magus of the Moon. Natural Magus of the Moon. Play only one off, but with 4 Recruiter, you'll get access to it. Much more consistently. Wow, okay. Misty Rainforest, sure. That's a mountain. I'm gonna flicker the Skyclave Apparition with Charming Prince and kill the Abundant Growth again. I'm gonna give them a 1/1, which is irrelevant. I don't have extra white, so. So they're still on without. They're still without blue mana. So they can cast Omnath. They can't cast Teferi. They obviously can cast Fury. They have a land because that costs double red. Wow, natural island. It returned Yori into hand. I'll do the same probably. I'm gonna keep Charming Prince to flicker Skyclave Apparition later. Oh, wow, I pitch Yorin. Oh, I'm gonna scry with this. Or is this Saga Stoneforge Mystic? Okay, that's not bad. Although if I draw the Saga, I don't draw Stoneforge Mystic. I think I don't mind drawing Saga next turn. Actually, I could play to put it to play right now. I think it's better. And they have lots of mana and lots of life and 3 cards in hand. Hopefully they don't have any payoffs. They had to pitch Yorion, which is definitely a good sign. Witness. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Every time I play against an opponent, you think they don't have any weakness. The thing is that Modern right now is full of good decks. It's full of very good decks. And obviously, it's not the deck with Charming Prince. And yeah, they have some weakness and some strength. And well, this is a very clunky deck in the sense that, obviously it's mana based, it's awkward. So that's one of the weakness. I think I'm gonna go Stoneforge Mystic. For sword. And we also want to go with Charming Prince to blink the Stoneforge Mystic. Like also bottom school? Yeah, maybe. Somebody told me that with Charming Prince I could blink the construct token. I can't. This says blink a creature you own. With Ephemerate, I'll say GG. This was not close at all at any point. We might have thought it was close when they didn't have islands and they didn't cast many things, but it soon became not close again. Unfortunately, today we're getting the cold shower of getting paired against the 2-tier 1 of the format. Which sometimes is bad when you're trying to stream with new decks, or rather, just streaming for content. Streaming decks for content might be brutal if you get paired against the good decks. Which made me ask the question, how does freaking Aspiring Spike have 52 trophies, only play 53 trophies, only playing with like random brews? He must be so good at the game. He trophies with the most like, I don't want to say bad decks, but not good decks. You know, he must be so good. He trophied with vampires and mohawks. Alright, I think I can't keep this end. Alright, chat. The Death and Taxes League is over.